So I just got out of watching Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Now this film is really hard to talk about without mentioning the fact that Chadwick Boseman had actually passed away prior to any filming being done. So the fact that this film even came out at all is still kind of off to me. I was one of the people on the internet that were saying, hey, I don't think Black Panther should get a sequel. Boseman's performance was just so memorable and iconic that it was just hard to see a film without him as the Black Panther. So I had all the more reason to be worried when they announced that there was going to be a sequel. So now that the film has come out, what are my thoughts? Honestly, I have some pretty mixed feelings when it comes to this film. I'll talk about the stuff that I liked first. The CGI and special effects are a major improvement compared to the last film. The music is really good, just like the last film, although I do prefer the soundtrack of the first film a bit more. The acting is just phenomenal, I will just say that. Probably the best acting I've seen in any MCU film ever. Special shout out to Angela Bassett as Queen Ramonda in this film, and my god is she amazing. I think all the other actors did a really good job as well. Perhaps the biggest compliment I can give this film is I love how mature it is compared to other Marvel movies. The focus isn't so much on the action, even though there's a lot of it. It's more so focused on telling a story about grief and losing people in your lives, loss and the feelings that come from it. It's surprisingly well done for the MCU, and I gotta commend them for that. I like the fact that Wakanda is kind of vulnerable compared to this new nation that also propped up from the ocean. Namor's a pretty good antagonist, I really liked him. They surprisingly made him work, all things considered. I don't care that they changed it from the comics, it was a good change. I like the underwater city that Namor resides in that I can't pronounce for whatever reason. And now for the things I unfortunately do not care for so much. It's a slow movie. The film's 2 hours and 40 minutes, but it feels like you're stuck there for 4. There's a lot of exposition that you gotta sit through. They always cut to Bilbo Baggins every 5 seconds, even though he doesn't really do anything in this film. Like, I'm pretty sure you could cut his scenes out and the film would stay the same. I'm still not 100% sold on Shuri becoming the Black Panther. I understand that it happened in the comics and everything, and I know they were at some point gonna set that up, but my nostalgia for Chadwick Boseman still looms over. I don't know, maybe in a future film I'll be convinced. All things considered though, I did like Shuri's arc in this film, and I'm interested to see what they do with her character going forward. Overall, even though there are some faults with the film, I still find myself liking this film, and I might even go ahead and just watch it again. It's a film that has a touching tribute to Chadwick Boseman, and it's a solid sequel despite the fact that he is no longer with us. But like a wise king had once said,
in my culture, death is not the end.